Okay, I think it's working. Hello, hello, hello. Shay, hello, this is for you. I'm going to give you a small tour of my Minecraft world. First of all, this is my skin. You can't really see it well because of the lighting. Also, oops. Also, I never go in this POV, but here's the back of my skin. I've just got this cute bow on, wearing a pink and gray striped shirt. Yeah. Anyways, so let's give a small tour of my world. Don't look yet. So this is my starter base. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really. It was the first thing that I built in my world. I planned it out in creative mode. I don't love it anymore, but I still think it's pretty cute. Yeah, so this is my starter base. It's fully decorated. I've got this chimney on the side. It's really cute, I think. And these are my two of my dogs. This is Horace and this is Henri. And they're named after Dark Souls 3 characters. Yeah, because, you know, I'm a big fat nerd. Anyways, so you come in, this is my main room. Oh, it's a little dark in here, but this is like my kitchen. I got other stuff, food, my smoker, you know, all that stuff. A loom, which I never use. This cute painting. This is where I keep most of my valuables. I have so many diamonds. I played this game a lot, as you could tell, and I mine a lot. Anyways, this is sort of my like little mini forge area. And then you can come upstairs, and this is my bedroom and my storage area, which I desperately need to expand. It's actually so small. But yeah, so this is my room. I've got this cute pot with these pottery shards. I got a dog and this heart and a little bush I made. My bed, ender chest that has absolutely nothing in it. These are all like my valuable items that I've collected that I eventually want to display. This is a goat horn that I can play. Yeah, I love this painting. So my starter house is really small, but it gets the job done. This is like my task board. So these are things I need to do. Oh, I can cross that off because I finished it. Okay, so there's my starter house. And then if you come around here, I did all this terraforming. I terraformed all of this, all these paths. If you come this way, oh, and I did all this stuff as well. And then if you come this way, this is my enchanting and potion area. So I have another 3 dogs over here. This is Renala, this is Blythe, and this is Ronnie, and they are all Elden Ring characters. Yeah, the rest of my dogs are all named after Elden Ring characters, my favorites. So this is my little potion brewing areas, all my potion ingredients, my nether wart, oh, I guess this has stuff in it, mostly empty chests. And this is my enchanting tower, which you can go up. Got a little pot back there. Then you can go all the way up. You can look out the windows. Oh, you can see the greenhouse. I'll show you that later. You can go all the way up to the top of the tower. And this is where my enchantment table is. Yeah, and you can sort of see my world out here. It's really it's simple. I don't really ever use it because I'm lazy. And honestly, it's just such a pain to walk all the way up here. It's seriously annoying, but it's fine. So then we can come down all the way down on this annoying spiral staircase. And we'll keep going. So if we walk back this way, you'll see some buildings in the distance. Also, if you're wondering, I have a resource pack for this, for like the GUI, like the interfaces of stuff. And I'm using shaders, obviously, but that's about it. I don't really use anything else. But if you go through this secret little path this way, past this sort of mountain, I still want to terraform this a bit, but I just haven't gotten around to it. See, I've got this rock. I kind of want to maybe put some rocks over here. This is where my snippers live. And I terraformed all this area. Oh, I need this pitcher pod. I terraformed all this area for them. I want to build underneath this to have a minecart so it pick up these seeds that they find in the ground, or else they'll just despawn, but it's not a big deal. I'll probably do it later. So I terraformed all of this. Not these hills, they were already there, but I terraformed this and I built this. I kind of want to build it up a little bit more, maybe put like a waterfall. I don't know. Anyways, and I added all these trees and stuff. So this is Chowder, my sniffer, and this is Panini, like the Chowder characters, and they give me plates. So then you can walk down here, and again, you get a nice view of the world. And you can sort of sneak this way to the front of my house to go down the main staircase. And this is where I was talking about maybe building into here to build a storage area underground, but we'll see. I don't know. This is just a small lavender or lilac field. I just didn't know what to do with this area, so I might take it down, maybe build like a bent, I don't know. It's fine for now. But here is a little view of my world. Pretty cool. This is where I'm working, obviously. This is my fish pond, which I built up myself. Yeah, so I've got some fish in here. I've got pufferfish, who I don't think is named. Ow! Okay, that's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, I don't think he's named, but there's Dorian Gray. I don't think anybody else is named. Anyways, it's just a small little, ow, shit. It's just a, it's just a small little pond. Don't get too close because you'll get killed, like me. Anyways, yeah, really cute, just some coral. I wanted some fish. I just thought it needed something right here. And if you keep going, you can go this way. We're gonna go this way first because this is older development. You'll see as builds progress that I get more comfortable with building. Here is this path, so this is just a little terraforming project. This is sort of my farming district. I'd like to expand it more. And here's my barn that I don't like. I want to make it bigger and better and make it more into a horse stable because I don't really ever like get farm animals. I only have some chickens in here, and here's all my horses. This is James Baxter, the horse, from Adventure Time. James Baxter is actually an animator, but in Adventure Time, there's a horse named James Baxter. Anyways, this is Bartram, also from Adventure Time. He's a mule. This is Mrs. Donkey. She's James Baxter's wife, and Bartram is their baby. And this is a seahorse named Mystery, like from SpongeBob. And from the book, but mostly from SpongeBob. So yeah, there's nothing behind here. It's just, oh, I guess I can go up this ladder. It's just sort of a storage area that I don't use. Just got like literally 3 hay bale. Anyways, so if you keep going, come down here. These are my little pumpkin patch. I probably will extend it maybe up a bit, but it's fine for now. If you walk down, we're gonna take a left, and this is my big wheat field. I don't ever harvest it really, but this is where I keep most of my bees to get honey and honeycomb. Oh, it's turning nighttime. This is slowly but surely becoming my pitcher pod farm or field. But yeah, it takes a while. You can't like, once they're grown, they're fully grown, so you just have to wait to get seeds from the sniffers. This was my first animal pen. I don't really ever use it anymore, but I got some sheep and cows in here. I've been thinking about taking it down, but it's cute, so it's fine. And I am going to expand this all the way into this little area. I'm just lazy. So this is my mini village. I'd like to expand it again. Most of my projects I want to make bigger and better. These are some of the first things that I built in this world, so I'm not unhappy. I still like them, but I definitely want to redo them, make them a little bit better. We have some more dogs. This is Melania and this is Mikola. They're also from Elden Ring named. And the coat colors correspond to what they look like in the game. Melania has like red hair, so she's this copper one. And Mikola has blonde hair, but he's just a regular wolf, so I just gave him a yellow collar. So this is where I keep all my villagers. These are my librarians. So I have some librarians in here, efficiency, mending. This guy I'm still trying to get to be Unbreaking 3, but he's kind of stubborn. I'm just gonna quickly go to sleep so that we can look in the daytime and not worry about mobs. So if we go, keep exploring. This is sort of my house that I work out of when I'm working in here. And this is where I have one panda. And I accidentally killed all the other pandas, so now I only have the grouchy one. But yeah, this is where I work out of, so I just have like stuff. And underneath here is my secret bunker for villager breeding. And it's gonna get loud. Yeah, safe to say I have too many villagers. And I really just need to kill them all again, but it's not a big deal. So that's where they're kept. And this is just for expansion reasons that I'll explain later. Keep going. This is sort of the town bell. I wanted to make this bigger, but I thought because it's so small, it's fine. So we come over here, and this is where my cleric villager lives, and sort of this enchanting tower that mimics mine. It's really plain. He's just in there. I never traded with him. This house is my cartographer. I haven't edited the sign to make it cute. Then we have this guy. And honestly, I'm gonna have to buy some because I need to update my world map, which I'll show you in a bit. Keep going. I had a wheat villager in here, but then I tried to zombie purify him, but he died. So nobody lives in this house right now, but this is where I can come and put them in their house. This is the railing, and if you go over there, I can press a button down there and it'll lead them in a minecart. I'll get to it eventually. But this is where my pumpkin trader is, so I trade him pumpkins, and then I can buy food off of him. Yep. So that's just my mini village area. It's not that big, it's pretty small, but I was really proud of it when I first built it. I still think it's really cute, but I definitely think my newer builds are better. So then we walk here. I did all this by myself, of course. Then we can go this way, and this is my quarry. So I've just got this big ass hole. I need to figure out a cuter system to get down there, but this is where I mine and gather moss and stone and stuff if I need it. So there's a crane and some logging. I'd like to separate these two areas a bit more, but it's fine for now. So if we go this way, this is my sort of blacksmith forge area. This is Patches. He's from Dark Souls. He's in like all the Souls games, and I thought it was perfect because this dog is sort of spotted, so it looks like Patches. Oops. So this is sort of my stone forge area. I have like excess stone in here, or just like excess armor, things I need to enchant or bring together because I have an anvil in here. So my forge. I need to expand this lava farm, but yeah, this is where I do most of my smelting. Right after I come out of the mine, so you know. There's some iron ore just like on the side because I thought it'd be cute. And we'll come back over here later. This next thing I built was come back on the main path. And I like to fill in this space. I feel like it's really big and just sort of empty. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet though, so I definitely want to expand that. And if you come down here, this is probably my favorite district. I say district lightly. This is probably my favorite area of multiple houses. This is sort of my dock area. So this is my bakery and cafe. It's a cat cafe. Stupid. This is my cafe. It's really cute. I have some outdoor seating, and you'll see the amount of cats that I have over here. First, we've got brown sugar, like brown sugar boba tea. I'll introduce those ones over there, but this is sort of the outside seating, so you can take a seat outside and eat your goodies or whatever. This is my camel Camelot. Like I told you, he's stuck here because I haven't built him a place, and I don't want him wandering around getting lost or possibly falling into my death trap hole. So this is where he lives for now, which I feel kind of bad. So if you come in the front door, this is what the inside of the bakery looks like. This is Earl Grey, and you know, these are the goodies sort of at the counter. This is the door. You go outside to sit outdoors. And this is employees only, of course. And this is the bakery. The oven. I'm baking some cakes and some cookies. And this is Lord Bergamot. So I think they're cousins or maybe they're brothers. I don't know. So this is where I store like excess baking goods and whatnot. It's mostly just for show. I don't really use it, but it's so cute and I love it in here. I really like this build. I thought it turned out really cute. Got a cute print. And then again, you can come out here, eat your yummies with your friends or whatever. Enjoy a cute look. And then, if you come this way, this is cardamom, because that's in a lot of teas. And this is Marika, because I didn't know where else to put her. I might put her by the greenhouse. But yeah, this is where Marika lives. She's also an Elden Ring character. But this is where all the cats hang out. Also because, you know, it's right by the dock, so they get fish and stuff. And they run the bakery, so... This is sort of my mason house, so I've got pots and clays and flower pots. And this is also just where I keep random shit that I might need when I'm working over here. So cocoa beans and stuff. This is pu'er, which is a type of tea, and it can come in a dried orange peel, so that's why I chose it for this orange cat, because pu'er can come in an orange peel, and I thought that was cute. So if you come this way, this is my fish house, right by the docks. Even more cats. I know, it's ridiculous, but we've got this little area to dry out fish, and this is all covered in fish and stuff. It might be cute to put like a sign, but it's fine. So this is just extra barrels, you know, fishing area. This is white peach, so like peach white tea, but I thought white peach was cuter order of saying it. Anyways, this is Peachy, so she lives here. And you can come into this house. I built these up and I'm really proud. This one's like sort of diagonal. I'd never built a diagonal house before without planning it, so I feel pretty proud of these. Oh, this is London Fog. So cute. He lives in this sort of alleyway. But if you come in here, these houses are decorated, so storage, which I don't use. Little nook, and then you can come upstairs, and this is classic Minecraft painting. I've just got a bed in here if I'm working in this area. It's just somewhere for me to work out of. And this house, it's really cute, simple, small. Got a little kitchen area. Then you can come upstairs, and again, just sort of a bedroom. And you can look out onto the docks from these windows. And then we come back down. And this is just a little hall or alleyway. I really like the way the alleyway looks. I thought it looked cute. But we can finish the dock area first. So this is my docks, and this is Chai. So cute. Because, I don't know, I just thought Chai was kind of worked well for the calico color. And this is Chamomile. So cute. And I've got a little beetroot farm right on the end of it. I don't really know why. I wanted something to go here. Just on the side of the house. It looked a little empty, so I just added that because I thought Papa Green would be nice. And this is my dock area, and I terraformed all this, and I built up some plants and cattails. I've got boats to go off into different directions. I still want to work in here more. I put all this mud down and stuff. Oh! Ooh, squid just died. Sorry. These are 2 boats that I built. They're just little boats. I don't really go far, so they're just kind of cute. The dock's unfinished, but I think it looks fine unfinished. I might extend it one day, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, you kind of get a good view of my world when you're looking from this angle. Looks really nice. It's getting nighttime again. If I keep walking this way, it doesn't really lead anything. But I was thinking of just putting sort of maybe market stalls over here, like in this area, clearing up the sand and putting market stalls. But for now, this is where my sugarcane is, and you can see my lighthouse. So if we keep going, we can walk through this alleyway, and the backs of these are also pretty decorated. It looks pretty cute. This is the very first build I have ever made in this world. This is my starter base, actually. My first tent. My first parrot, who has been unnamed this entire time, but I kind of think he's cute. Yeah, so this is all of this, like, excess stuff. That's fine, I'll see. So yeah, this looks like where literally the first thing I ever built in this world, and I just think it's so cute to still have it. Is it gonna rain? Oh, it's stopping, okay. I just think it's cute to have it. I'd like to build more stuff back here. Again, I kind of want to build a market stall or just more buildings, but I haven't thought of anything, so this is still under construction. Because I want to sort of build more of these alleyways. I like the feeling of, like, weaving through the different buildings. I think it feels really nice and cool. Now we can go back this way and look at the lighthouse, because that was the most recent build besides the greenhouse. Well, actually the most recent stuff was adding all these trees and filling in gaps and stuff, but here is my way to my lighthouse, and all this stuff reminds me of Petscop because I was listening to the Petscop video from Wendigoon. And this is sort of a pathway I'd like to lead out here and expand more this way. Also, the backs of these are so boring. I need to do something. It's fine. So this is the way up to the lighthouse. You get this nice sort of foresty vibe. And then it's sort of barren here. That's why I sort of want to expand it more, so we have something more here. This is my lighthouse. I think it turned out really cute. I had no plan. I just sort of looked at a few and then built it up from here. I'm not like perfectly happy with these, but I think it looks fine. So we've got some frogs, unnamed frog, and you can come inside. And this is sort of the interior of my lighthouse. It's pretty simple. I just have bookshelves, a spyglass. This is where I keep my world map. I haven't updated it yet, so there should be my greenhouse here. Yeah, so this is sort of my world map that I have yet to fully update, but that's what I most recently did. And you can come up here. It's pretty empty. You can sort of see out, but if you climb all the way up, I've just got a bed up here. You can sort of see out the windows. This is up is where the light for the lighthouse is. I briefly thought about keeping it going and being able to see out the glass, but I think it's fine. I don't really care. I don't come up here that often anyways, so it's mostly just for looks. But yeah, I've got some decorations in here. And if you come around here, you can see all the terraforming that I did. So I built up all these rocks and these water pools and everything. So I sort of was thinking they're kind of like tide pools, like maybe the waves crash all the way up here and get in here. This is my other frog, and there is one more spot for the last type of frog, but you have to get it in like a cold biome, and there's really not a cold biome anywhere near me, so it's kind of inconvenient. But yeah, so here's my other frog. This is just all terraformed by me, mossy cobble. Just looks really cool up here. I really like this area. I think it looks really nice. Come over this side, got another little tide pool sort of deal. Oh, an Enderman must be there. Anyways, yeah, this side is obviously quite barren, but I'll keep expanding eventually. I really like this area. I thought it turned out really nice. And if you come back onto the path, we can come down here actually, and we can see the terraforming. This is sort of what it looks like, just rocks. I kind of want to extend them down a bit and get a darker color, but I think it looks really nice to have like the rocky shore. Also, don't mind me. I need to extend this cactus farm. Anyways, so we can get back on the path. We can actually just go this way. And we can get to my greenhouse, which is my newest build. I literally just finished it. I mean, it's not totally done on the inside, but it's pretty finished. So if you come this way, there it is. It looks so cool. I feel so happy. I built it all myself. I designed it myself. And it looks so cool. I just love looking at it. I feel so proud. It just looks so awesome. Honestly, compared to my house, I'm like kind of like embarrassed. Like, it kind of makes me want to redo my house, but it's fine. I like seeing the development of my building style. So this is where, this is obviously unfinished. And I'd like to add some maybe flower fields around it or something. But this is my future bridge area. I'd like to build a nice big bridge and then put a castle over here. But yeah, that's a future project. It's kind of ambitious and I'll have to plan it, but I'm excited to work on that. So I definitely want to add over here just some flower fields or something. But here's my greenhouse. It looks so cool. Come in. It's all made out of copper. I may or may not oxidize it. See how this is? I guess I can just go like this. This is a little different, so I might scatter some slightly less oxidized bits around just to give it a little bit of texture, but I don't really care. Come in. This is what the inside looks like. The glowberries are still growing in, but I really like it in here. So we've got a bunch of water plants, sea pickles, drip leaves, lily pads, grass, a little bit of coral, some seaweed. This is where I want to put the rest of my tulips. I still have to get them. I have to go to the flower forest. Cherry blossoms. This is sort of the center. I need to get another lantern to put on here instead of the torch. But it just looks so cool. There's a spore blossom giving these cool particles. This is still a work in progress. I don't really know what I'm going to put here yet. I can't remember what plants I'm missing, so I'm just going to have to go in and look. These are some nether stuff. Maybe I'll put the rest of the nether stuff over here. I don't know. And this is sort of taiga stuff, so I still need to put the brown mushroom here. So ferns, berry bush, azalea bushes, bamboo. These are the other types of flowers. Eye blossom. I don't have every single one, but I'm working on it. These are my 2 tall flowers and the moss blocks and the moss carpets on top, which give this cool effect. But yeah, torch flower. This is sort of my tree area, so I've got all the types of saplings in these flower pots. It's just a cool build. I'm really proud of it. I think it turned out really awesome looking. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's my entire world. I haven't built anything in the nether. Oh, and I terraformed all of this too. I built this cliff face. I think it looks really nice. And this used to have a huge hole, so I just sort of built over it. So actually, if you break, as you can see, this used to be like a big ass hole, but I don't have enough place. Yeah, so sorry for this lackluster tour. Anyways, so there's my world. It's pretty small, but I worked really hard on it. And yeah, I hope this video isn't super long. I mean, it probably is, so sorry if you don't want to watch this, but I'm gonna send it to you anyways, lol. Or anyone else. I don't know. Okay, I love you. Goodbye. I don't know how to exit this game. Okay, bye.